Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to jump into a really great story called Big Red Lollipop. It's all about two sisters, Rubina and Sana, and they have a problem that, a lot of us might have had before. Ready to see what happens? Let's go.
So think about this for a second. Have you ever had that feeling where you have something special and you just do not want to share it? Well, that is exactly how our main character, Rubina, is about to feel. It's a feeling I think we all kind of get. Now, before we really get into it, it's good to know that this story is something called realistic fiction. That just means it's a made-up story, but the people in it and the problems they have, they feel totally real, like they could happen to you or me. Okay, so our story kicks off with something super exciting, but it turns into a huge problem really fast. We're gonna call this first part a party problem. Rubina is so happy, she's literally running home from school. She can't believe she got a real birthday party invitation. She's dreaming about all the fun stuff, the games, the cake, and of course the ice cream. She is just thinking, this is gonna be the best day ever. But right when she's feeling amazing, oh no, here comes trouble. Her little sister Sana finds out about the party, and she starts screaming, I want to go too. But there's a pretty big catch. Sana was not invited. And this is where things get really tricky. Rubina, of course, wants to go by herself, just like everyone else. But her mom, Ami, tells her she has to take Sana. Ami actually says, either you ask if Sana can come or you're not going at all. Man, poor Rubina is totally stuck. So, how does the party go? Oh, it's even more embarrassing than Rubina feared. Sana insists on winning every single game, and when she loses musical chairs, she has a complete meltdown. Rubina is so embarrassed, and when she looks around, she realizes she's the only kid there who had to bring their little sister. And here's the part that's just so sad. After that party, the invitations, they just stopped coming. Nobody invites Rubina to their parties anymore. And you know why? Because they're worried she'll have to bring Sana along with her. So Rubina's already feeling pretty down and left out, but believe it or not, things are about to get even worse. This next part is all about the missing lollipop, and this is where the fight between the sisters gets really heated. So, from the party, Rubina got a goodie bag, and inside was the best treat of all, a huge, perfect, big red lollipop. She decides to save it for the next day. She puts it way up on the top shelf in the fridge and dreams all night about how yummy it's going to taste. But the next morning, she runs to the fridge. She's so excited, and it's a disaster. Her beautiful lollipop is gone. All that's left on the stick is this one tiny, sticky little piece. Rubina knows. She knows exactly who did it. She finds Sana hiding in a closet and just yells, "She ate my lollipop, the greedy thing." You can just feel how angry and frustrated she is. But what makes it even worse is that when she tells her mom, Ami just doesn't get it. She tells Rubina that she needs to share. Can you imagine? Sana comes out with that tiny little piece and Ami says, "See, she's sharing with you." Rubina is so mad she just grabs it and throws it across the room. Okay, so everything has been going so wrong for Rubina. But now, something's about to happen that's going to change the whole story. This is the most important part. A big, kind choice. Okay, you're not going to believe this. It's like we're watching the same thing happen all over again. Time has passed, and now it's Sana who gets a party invitation. And guess what? Their littlest sister, Miriam, starts crying to go too. And Ami says the exact same thing she said before. It's only fair. You have to take Miriam. So Rubina sees this happening, and at first, she thinks, yes, this is my chance for revenge. She could just sit back and watch Sana go through the same horrible, embarrassing day that she did. I mean, what would you do? But then, something inside her changes. She remembers just how awful it felt, how embarrassing it was. And in this really big moment, she walks over to Ami, she taps her on the shoulder, and she says, "Don't make Sana take Miriam to the party." Wow. She chose to be kind. And that one kind choice, well, it changed everything. Let's see what happens in this last part of our story. Two sisters, two lollipops. So because Rubina spoke up for her, Sana got to go to the party all by herself. And when she gets home, she knocks on Rubina's door. And what does she have in her hand? A big green lollipop, just for Rubina to say thank you. And the whole story ends with these simple words. That one moment of kindness completely changed things between them. They weren't just fighting sisters anymore. They became friends. So, as we finish up, I just want you to think about that question. Rubina learned such a big lesson, right? That even when someone has hurt your feelings, choosing to be kind can make everything better. It just shows you how powerful it is to try and understand how someone else feels. Thanks for listening to this story with me today.